In the span of 4 years, I walked on the Camino 3 times. From Sarria to Santiago in 2018.
I will not do this again.
From Pamplona to Santiago in 2021.
And I've had one of the best days of my life.
And from Astorga to Porto Marin in 2022.
2.7 kilometers! What the fuck?
But the one section of the Camino I had never walked was the first stage over the Pyrenees, from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port to Pamplona. So in 2024, when circumstances aligned, I returned to Spain to walk it. Once I arrived in Pamplona, I had a decision to make. Call my job back home, ask for a leave of absence and finish the Camino, or go do something else. I decided to go do something else.
I'll have to find something else to do.
We're on the road to Santiago.
So, after stepping off the Camino de Santiago, I went to Piz Gloria. Piz Gloria is the revolving restaurant at the high summit of Schilthorn in Bernese-Oberland, Switzerland. It is famous because it was a film location for a movie called On Her Majesty's Secret Service. If you've watched my other videos, you know my pilgrimages to Santiago were about the memory of my father. This pilgrimage to Piz Gloria was about the memory of two of my friends. This is my friend Mark, and this is my friend Jeff. When I was in college, Mark convinced me to watch his favorite James Bond movie, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. It was the one Bond film I had been avoiding because it starred George Lazenby and not Sean Connery, who I believed was the one true Bond. On Her Majesty's Secret Service blew me away. It became my favorite James Bond film and continues to be to this day. When I lived in LA, I convinced Jeff to watch my favorite James Bond movie, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. There was a special screening of it at the LA County Museum of Art. On Her Majesty's Secret Service was the one Bond film Jeff had been avoiding because it starred George Lazenby and not Sean Connery, who he believed was the one true Bond.
The new star, the different Bond.
So here we are at the LACMA, which is Los Angeles County Museum of Art, and you will look over here. I don't know if you can see behind me, they've been showing James Bond movies. What was that? On Her Majesty's Secret Service. I'm here with my friend Jeff. I don't know if he wants to be on the internet, so I'll put him up there.
Jeff told me that he too was blown away by On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and it was now one of his favorite James Bond films. Movies are communal experiences. They put us in emotional states, and we share those states with others, and in this way, their stories bring us closer together. Field of Dreams brought me closer to my father. The Way turned a generation of lost souls into peregrinos. And the beat goes on. On Her Majesty's Secret Service's legacy. Mark passed it down to me, I passed it down to Jeff, and it became a bonding agent for my friendships with these two guys. Now both of these guys are gone. I lost Jeff in 2015 and Mark in 2020. So after leaving the Camino, I made my way to Piz Gloria. I was a tourist, and I was an aging 007 fanboy. But also, I was a peregrino embarking on a journey to honor two of my fallen friends. Never let anyone tell you your favorite film is only a movie.
It's a beautiful morning in Lauterbrunnen.
I got lucky. I got here early, so. Finally taking off. This is crazy. There we go. Sun coming over the Alps.
We are in Murin. We're going to walk down here to catch the tram to Schilthorn. It's about a 40-minute walk over to where we can catch the tram to Schilthorn. I want to get acclimated to this altitude because it's another, 1,600 meters, about 1,600 meters up to Schiltorn. There they are. If you want to see what an absolute geek I am, there is George Lazenby as Sir Hilary Bray. There he is, the shuffleboard scene. I'm not a sporty man, he says. That's the raid on Piz Gloria at the end. That's another scene from the raid. And that's him in the bobsled chasing Blofeld. At 61 years of age, I should not be such a geeked out fanboy, but I am. Schiltorn and Piz Gloria are up there somewhere. It will be misty and cold up there, which is why we brought the fleece. On the tram up to Schiltorn.
Now we change strategies.
Better go brace myself somewhere. Update, a little pressure in the chest, a little pressure in the ears, just breathe through it.
Up to there is for the public, and from here upwards, it is strictly private. No one at all.
So this is Piz. Welcome to Piz Gloria Schiltorn. Please change the cable car.
We are going to do the thrill walk here at Berg before we go on to Schiltorn. Schiltorn's over there, I think. Let's do this. This is fun. This is the thrill walk. The thing I'm most afraid of is dropping my phone. Oh wow. Oh well. I guess you can walk this cable bridge if you want. I don't want. The crazy thing is, if you're not focused, you can kind of feel disoriented. The air does it. I don't know why I'm giggling so much. This is how I was coming into Santiago. That's beautiful. That's freaking beautiful. Fortunately, I didn't come into this thing too cocky, but you don't feel the altitude right away till you start moving. What a rare sight. A massive cloud is moving right past us. Look at that. That is wild. Look at that. God, it's coming up.
Now it's forbidden! Private! Close!
We're not as crowded, so I can do this. A mist hanging over Piz Gloria, so we're going right up into it. There it is. Nothing beyond there except cloud. And of course we have Sir Hilary Bray, aka 007 James Bond.
Good morning. Good morning, Sir Hilary.
This young lady right here is sitting on the railing. Let's just see what that's all about. Depending on how you landed, if you miss that. There's the overview of that scene. Back there is where the helicopter hovers, drops them down. And right over here, Bond comes sliding down on his belly right there. We're rather overcast today, so there aren't any views. Mountain range is gone. And I cried at the end the first time I saw it. It became my favorite James Bond movie. It's an exquisite, exceptional script
Wonderful direction, great performances.
For I have shown you how foolish it was, and your cure is nearly done. I have taught you to love chickens, to love their flesh, their voice. Yes, your cure is nearly done.
You're very sure of yourself, aren't you? Suppose I were to kill you for a thrill.
All right, let's do what we came here to do. Original teaser poster. Oh my. I'm about to go into full geek mode, so have this experience, I guess. Like there's the helicopter right there. It's Bond's kilt. Look, you get in here, I'm not sure what this is all about.
You know,
Oh, that was Telly Savalas talking to me. There's the Longchamp crest. Let's see if we can make Telly Savalas talk again.
Good morning, ladies. Piz Gloria, sir. It's private property.
That's where we were just standing a little bit ago. These things talk when you go past them. Let's see what this one says. I don't know if you could hear it. That's Ruby. She says, there's the bobsled fight. Okay, it says cinema there. But back here. So this is where you end.
He loves me.
instinctively,
Infuriatingly.
intensely.
Is it stupid this movie makes me emotional? If you don't know, James Bond meets the love of his life and leaves the Secret Service. And then at the end, on their wedding day, she's killed.
It's Blofeld. It's Blofeld. There's no hurry, you see. We have all the time in the world.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do this one more time. That's the stairway that Bond walks up. Remember this, actually.
Sticks on the toes of elephants. Slowly. Hello.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Remember in the big final fight, Tracy knocks a guy through this and he gets his head stuck in one of these rings. He's tumbling down the stairs. Now we just gotta figure out how to get out there. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Walk of Fame. We'll start with George Lazenby. He played 007. Savannah Henriques, she was one of his Angels of Death, of Blofeld's Angels of Death. You have to watch the movie. Catherine Schell. Bond sleeps with this one. That is Gabriele Frazetti. He plays Draco, Teresa's father, who soon becomes Bond's father-in-law. Stefan Zerker is a stuntman. Another stuntman. See, their handprints are all here. I guess I should point that out. No views today because of the weather. There's Piz Gloria down here. Look at that. Over here, look at that. I'll just hold this here and not really look at it because I want to look at the trail. You enter at your own risk, I guess. Be where your feet are. To fully appreciate where my feet are. Right on this edge. There's nothing. But you can see we have this little thing you can sit in. Look over here. You can't even see Piz Gloria. When we were in Pamplona, I told Jose that I only wanted to walk caminos that had a spiritual component, that were like a pilgrimage. But a pilgrimage is just a journey to a spot that has significance to you, a spiritual significance to you. And this is kind of a pilgrimage. Now, what is so spiritual about a James Bond movie? Well, the fact that movies connect us. The stories connect us, and this connects me to two friends that are no longer with us. And I am literally about 24 inches from death if I wanted to walk that way. I'm not scared, it's just, I could step right off there. There's no, the only thing that separates me from being on this side of existence and the other side, where my friends Mark and Jeff reside, is a few feet. If I wanted to join them and my dad and my cat and everything, I could just step right off there. It's like that, right there, that mist, that's the veil between this life and the next. I want to do this mirror one more time if I can make somebody show up.
You're very sure of yourself, aren't you? Suppose I were to kill you for a thrill.
One more time in here. I love this music. I guess we're going.